Howdy, folks. I'm a hot cross bun,
I'm Amber.
and here's a one a penny. Two a penny? Hot cross buns? No? Okay. Apparently not. All right, folks. Our first and only letter for today is titled, Am I a jerk for excluding my stepmom from helping plan my wedding? And again, shorter episodes this week, but next week we will be back into full length episodes, so just bear with me. Let's get started. My stepmom has been married to my dad since I was 7. She was the other woman in my parents' marriage, and she was also supposed to be my mom's best friend. I didn't know her very well pre-affair reveal. She lived in another city, and apparently most of my life and all of my sister's life, she and our dad had been sleeping together. This is not something that I was aware of as a kid. My sister and I knew that we didn't have parents who got along after the divorce. We could sense some tension. Once or twice we had an idea that mom hated our stepmom, but she never said or did anything directly in front of us. The vibe was just there. It did not stop us from loving our stepmom. We found out what happened when we were 17 and 19. We felt so bad for our mom, but our stepmom had always been good to us, and our dad was good to us, so we tried not to let it change things. Well, after my fiance and I announced our engagement on social media, my stepmom wrote a post about how she dreamed of this day when I was born. How she had been so excited to watch her very first baby grow up and get married. How she and her dad had talked about it before I could even walk. She tagged my dad, but she also tagged some friends who knew her back then, who were also my friends with my mom. The post was distasteful and honestly was exposing that she had always planned to have an affair. It did change how I felt. I told her to take it down and apologize. She told me that she did not regret the post, and why wasn't I happy that she loved me that much? I accused her of trying to rub it into my mom's face that she had stabbed her in the back and won the love of my sister and me after betraying her with our dad like she did. She told me it was 20 years ago and mom should be over it. I decided not to include her in any wedding planning. She is a wedding planner as a profession, and I know that she would want to do it, but I am not happy with her post. Mom was so happy when I told her. But when my stepmom wanted to know when she would be doing dress shopping with me and what I wanted help with, I told her that I did not want her help involved with any wedding planning. She and my dad are saying that I'm overreacting and should not be treating her this way when she has been a good parent to me. Am I the jerk? All right, folks. What do you think? Jerk or not the jerk?
Not the jerk. What your stepmom did is absolutely disgusting. It sounds like she had her sights on your dad for a very long time, since you were born at least.
Yeah, since OP was born at the very least, and the thing that kind of rubs me the wrong way on this post is there's no way to know that this affair wasn't happening even before
Mm-hmm.
OP was born or whatever. I think that this was probably going on even before OP was conceived, if you ask me. I just kind of get that vibe from this. I think that this is, they're not getting the whole story here.
Yeah, well, in that she saw OP as her child when she
Mm-hmm.
was these two other people's child.
Yeah.
Like, basically, OP's mom was just an incubator.
That's what it feels like. Yeah, I don't know what OP's situation is. OP's stepmom's situation is. She might be infertile, or maybe she just didn't want to have kids of her own, and she viewed this as an easy way to get kids. But there's something really gross and insidious about this post that she made,
Mm-hmm.
and it implies that she essentially tried stealing OP's bio's mom's life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gross. It really is. It's a terrible, terrible thing to say. And she's just kind of flaunting the fact that she got away with this and got away with the life that she wanted with no repercussions whatsoever.
So her post was really disgusting. Her behavior toward your mom is really disgusting, and
Yeah.
you're well within your right to not want her in the wedding planning process.
Yeah, I think so. And I don't even know at this point in time if she deleted the post, if OP would even be willing to have her involved in this. And I wouldn't blame OP at this point in time either, because she had her chance to take down the post, apologize, and say, I just wasn't thinking about it. I got really excited about the whole situation. I may have embellished a little bit. I hope there was embellishment, because the implications here are just terrible. So, yeah. Anyhow, take care and good luck. And Bambi Rizzo says, not the jerk, she's creepy. Her firstborn, it's like she's been planning on trying to take your mom's life from the beginning. She's sick and shouldn't be anywhere near your wedding. And OP replies, that's how it read to me. It also read to me like she had been planning the affair with my dad before anything had happened for real. Again, I'm pretty sure that this happened before. That while OP's mom was pregnant, the dad was fooling around with the best friend, because that happens a lot. It happens an unfortunate, regretful amount. And Lazuli Rose says, not the jerk. My goodness, how dense is this woman? She practically put it out there for everyone to see that she knowingly was having an affair with your dad while your mom was pregnant with you. If this was me, she's going to be lucky to get a invite to the wedding. Tell her that she is reaping the consequences of messing around and finding out 20 years later. I'm practically spitting fire at this woman's audacity. No, she is not being a good parent to you by putting up that post and knowing it was going to hurt your mom. That's being something that I can't write or I will get banned.
Well, and that's a good point too, is like part of being a parent
Yeah.
is even if you don't like your child's other parent,
Yeah.
you should you shouldn't like rub it in their face that like I stole your kids from you. Like that's
Yeah.
just really garbage parenting.
So, in such poor taste here. Such poor taste. All right, folks. Grab your beverages of choice. I've got some tea here, and Amber's got some water. And you know what else Amber has? She allegedly has a joke, but we're going to find out if it's funny or not.
I actually laughed a little when reading this. What is the difference between a chocolate chip cookie and an elephant?
Oh. Well, a chocolate chip cookie is certainly edible. Well, I guess elephants are edible too, if you at a certain point. It's got dark fast. Well, chocolate chip cookies fit inside of a room and elephants don't. I mean, there's all kinds of differences. Yeah, we're asking about the differences here. Like, there's so many differences. Like, how can we possibly name them all? Like, if there were an opposite thing to an elephant, it might be a chocolate chip cookie. Let me know what you folks think the opposite thing to an elephant is.
You can't dunk an elephant in your milk.
I suppose you can't. I actually I don't know if that's true. Well, I guess if you're on Jurassic Park and you know when they had the big giant things that lured the goats into the Tyrannosaurus Rex cages, you could dunk an elephant like that.
Well, you can also fit an elephant in a room to go back on one of your things, depending on the side of the
Amber,
room.
there is no room that elephants fit in. Elephants only fit in tents, and tents are not rooms. Sorry, it's just true.
That
It's
is
a
a
fact.
lie.
The physics do not allow elephants to enter buildings.
Who's the physicist here?
I am not, but certainly I have predictions that are true in the physics world.
Yeah, no.
And I have Earl Grey. All right, folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider giving it a like, and if you didn't, consider giving it a dislike. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you all here tomorrow.
Bye.